Hello, my name is Kreay, and today I'll be talking about the Chainsaw Man Reze movie. Just for a major warning, I will be talking about spoilers, one. So if you haven't seen the movie, you probably should watch it, or at least read the arc before watching this video. And two, I really have no plan for this video. I'm really just playing a game while talking about my time at the movie. So don't expect some detailed, thought out analysis. I'm just really just going off of pure vibes, honestly. But let's get into it. So obviously, I have to say the movie was peak. It was amazing, literally 10 out of 10. Um, I have nothing else to say, honestly. That's the whole video right there. It's a good movie from the start to finish. Now I want to mention that uh, I did watch the movie in English sub. I did not watch the dub. And I kind of do want to go back and watch the dub because one, I want to get like the full experience of sub and dub, and two, I want to give Fujimoto as much money as possible because he truly does deserve it. Because listen, man, the movie was great. The movie is split up into two parts, basically. Obviously, if you read the arc, you should know what it is. It's before the fireworks and after the fireworks. People have said that the before fireworks part is pretty slow. It's like an hour through the movie, and I do agree it's kind of slow, but it's also done really well. Like, it's really beautiful looking, honestly, especially when the fireworks happen and we get to the whole bomb devil part. The animation is 10 out of 10. People complained about season 1 animation. I really did not get that. I like season 1 animation, but I also like this animation. And I do like the more stylized approach they did because there's a lot of stylized sections and they do change the animation style a few times and it looks really good. It's just peak. From the school section, from they're in the school to when that one dude is hunting Reze to the fireworks, it's really like a horror movie. Like it's a horror movie. And I distinctly remember watching the movie sometimes looking at Reze's face, like when she was smiling with the blood on her mouth, and she was looking down at Beam running away. I was like, man, this is so good. Like Reze looks like a horror villain. Like she looks like a serial killer that wants to kill Beam and Denji, and it's just so good, man. It's so good. I like Reze's voice actor too. That's why I wanted to watch it in English so bad because I know the English voice actors, but I haven't even seen anything of the Reze English voice actor. But their Japanese Reze voice actor was really good, and she nailed my favorite scenes, which was when she's when Reze is pretending to be scared and chased by a devil. She screams at the devil hunters, "Someone please help me! A devil is chasing after me." That's like really a really good scene. And also, it's not really the voice acting part, but another thing they nailed was when Aki and Angel and Beam and Denji's in the car and Reze drops down in front of them and holds up the heads. That they nailed that too. The only criticism about this whole movie, I have to say, my only criticism is that if I remember correctly, and I'll post a picture if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, during that scene when Reze holds up the heads to Aki and Angel, in the manga, you can see her teeth. It starts zoomed in on her face. And in the manga, you can see her teeth and it looks like she's smiling. And she looks super, super evil in the manga. But unfortunately, in the anime, it zooms in on her face, but it doesn't show her teeth. And I was like, bruh, I wish they showed her teeth because it would look so good if they showed her she has like an evil smile. It would look so peak. But listen, that's the only if I had to give the movie criticism, that's the only criticism. That 1 second scene was not as good as I wanted it to be. But other than that, everything else was like, it was so perfect, man. Another thing I wanted to mention is Reze's death. It was so good. That how Makima showed up, I did not expect him to have like that type of animation style for the rats. And also, I've seen other people mention it, but the sounds of Angel Spears coming down was top 10 sound design. Because it really sounded like, well, okay, by the way, I did watch the movie in Dolby audio, so like the audio was enhanced. But the sound of the spears falling down was 10 out of 10. It was amazing. It was so good. I did want to add that this was the first time I went to the movie theater in like 7 or 8 years. And I want to talk about my first time going to the movie theater. It's kind of unrelated to the Chainsaw Man movie, but listen, by the way, I was going to say, this didn't ruin my experience in the movie theaters, but it was a pretty bad experience. I went to the movies like 7 or 8 years ago with a family member. It was him, his girlfriend, and like 2 other girls. So it was 5 of us. And I literally did not know any of the girls. I was like 16 or 17 at the time. I was awkward. I was more awkward than I was now. I didn't know any of the girls. And they were like, so, I don't want to say ghetto, but them bitches was ghetto. They were ghetto. Not his girlfriend. His girlfriend was nice. But the 2 other girls were very ghetto. And the reason the movie was pretty bad, because like, first of all, one, it was really for a movie I didn't want to watch. I only went to the movie theater with him because I guess he didn't want to feel as awkward by himself with his girlfriend and 2 other girls, or basically her friends. So it was making him feel less awkward, I guess. Number 2, the girls basically just talked during the entire movie. It was a packed movie theater at night, and they talked and laughed during the entire movie. And they were loud. Everyone was annoyed, telling them to shush. They were on their phones with full brightness on. And even worse, at one point, they even like turned on their flashlight on the phone. Like one of the girls turned on her phone flashlight because she dropped something. So she was just shining her phone flashlight through the entire theater. And everyone was looking back at us and they were so mad. They're telling her to turn it off. But she just would not listen. She kept it on for like a good 2 or 3 minutes. Listen, it was really bad. It was bad. It was awkward. It was bad. I hated it. But regardless of how bad that was, I can safely say that my time at the movies was not like that. It was a really good movie experience. The movie theater was pretty empty. That's only because I went during the day. So like obviously all the night screenings were obviously, filled because people go at night more. So I went during like the day, evening, and yeah, it was pretty empty, which I liked. It was like around 5 other people in the movie theater with me, and they were all pretty good. I heard some laughing, but like obviously with the laugh, I'm not trying to say that's a bad thing or anything. But yeah, it was a good movie theater experience. One thing I was worried about, one thing I was definitely scared and worried about, was I was worried that someone would bark when Makima appeared on screen. People were making memes saying, "Oh, I'm worried about people smelling bad or whatever." I'm not worried about that. I think that's pretty stupid to think about. I was worried about people barking. I pretty much said like, bro, I would rip out my hair if I heard literally anyone bark if Makima appeared. And good thing that didn't happen. So 10 out of 10 experience. Obviously if I went at night when the movie theater was full, that may have happened. But thank God it didn't. But anyway, back to the movie. As I was watching it, I was really thinking about a lot of part 2, because like it was, again, like I said it many times, everyone says it, but it was animated so well. And I was thinking to myself like, man, I cannot wait until season 2. Like I can't wait until season 2. I cannot wait until season 2. I can't wait until season 2. I can't wait until season 2. I cannot wait until season 2. Man, I can't wait until season 2. I can't wait until season 2. I keep saying it over and over again, but that's true. I can't wait until season 2. That's all I was thinking when I was watching that movie. The Reze versus Denji fight. If you watch JJK, it was really similar to the Sukuna versus Mahoraga fight. And honestly, I would say it was better. I love the Sukuna versus Mahoraga fight from Jujutsu Kaisen. I love it. But this Reze versus Denji fight, I love it more, man. I love it. I think it's way better than Sukuna versus Mahoraga. It's so good. And I was thinking to myself, man, if Mappa is going this crazy for Reze and Denji, like imagine International Assassins. Imagine the Darkness Devil. Like imagine the Gun Devil fight. Oh my goodness, the Gun Devil fight. Oh, it's gonna be so peak. Oh my goodness. Like, bro, season 2 will be so good. And also, I was thinking about this as I was watching Reze completely beat the shit out of Denji. I was thinking, bro, imagine Yoru versus. I cannot wait till to get the part two too, bro. Imagine Yoru versus Pochita with the gun double with the gun. Oh my goodness, the Statue of Liberty. Oh goodness, bro. Listen, man, it's peak, and it's just peak. And I imagine, because from what I heard, listen, from what I've heard, listen, this is not fact at all. Do not take this as fact. But what I think is, the Reze movie is going to come to streaming next year in January, February, or March. And that makes sense because that's like around 6 months. So that makes sense. So it'll come to streaming around then. And I think, listen, this is just me wishful thinking. I think season 2 is coming late next year. So like around now. Like October, September, November, around now, late next year, 2026. And I say that because from how things sound, JJK, the new JJK season, they're pretty much working on it, or it's already done and it's coming. And also, from what I've heard, they've split, because before, MAPPA used to work on JJK and Chainsaw Man on one singular animation line, so they shared the same animators. So from what I've heard, they've split the JJK and Chainsaw Man animation lines. So that means half the line works on Chainsaw Man and half works on JJK. And I guess they filled up the rest of the missing people with new animators. So as they're working on JJK, they can work on Chainsaw Man at the same time. So I'm hoping next year around this time, I'm just hoping we don't have to wait for 2 years. But I will say this. December this year, around December, I don't know. I don't know. This year, December, I don't know the day. I think December 21st, around Christmas, MAPPA is having a red stage where they make major announcements about all their anime. Well, not MAPPA. Yeah, MAPPA is going to be there, yeah. So Chainsaw Man is scheduled for the red stage, which is a big stage, means a big announcement is coming. So that means we're going to get 2 things at the red stage. It's going to be when Chainsaw Man is coming to streaming, the exact date, and we're going to get, hopefully, season 2 release date. We're going to get 1 of 2 things. Either they're going to say it's in production, or they're going to tell us it's in production and we have a date when it's coming out. Hopefully we get a date of season 2. And hopefully it's not like 2027 or 2028. I really hope it's not 2028. I really do hope it's not 2028. I hope it's next year. I seriously hope it's next year. Because we got to keep the momentum. It's been 3 years since Chainsaw Man stuff came out. So we need to keep the momentum. Keep it fresh on people's minds. But man, Chainsaw Man is so good, bro. I see it's being very successful. Apparently people are saying it's making like $60 million or $70 million in like Japan and like East Asian countries so far. And it's just not coming out in the United States. I'm pretty sure it's going to make more than 100 million easily. It's going to make like maybe 150 million. I don't know. I'm not really into sales. I really don't like talking about sales. I always talk about the art. I know a lot of people love talking about sales, but I'm not really into that. I like talking about the actual thing. But you know, sales do mean you can't pretend. Here's my thing with sales, right? I have a love-hate relationship with sales and numbers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And not just about like anime, but like with anything. I hate talking about sales and numbers, how much stuff made, because it's like obnoxious. And people use it to like for tribal, you know, fan base wars. Like, oh, my stuff made more money than your stuff. And people did that with My Hero Academia. Like, oh, My Hero Academia made more than Chainsaw Man, even though My Hero Academia is like super popular. And Chainsaw Man is not as popular as My Hero. But people are like, oh, my thing is made more money. Therefore, it really, when you talk too much about sales and numbers, the fan base war is basically my thing made more money than your thing, therefore it's better in quality. And hey, I'm just saying, My Hero made more money than Chainsaw Man. But everyone's saying that Chainsaw Man has better quality. I'm just saying, and it's a better story. I'm just saying. Listen, I don't hate My Hero. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, if we're really going to do fan base wars, if we're really going to fan base war, yeah, My Hero made more money, but everyone's saying who got a better story, who got a better animation. Yeah, all right, nigga, yeah. We don't want to talk about that. But anyway, no, but seriously, yeah, I don't like talking about sales, but for the sake of, unfortunately, the reason I say I have a love-hate relationship with sales is because I hate talking about it because it leads to pointless, unnecessary, and annoying fan base wars. But also, sales and numbers do tell you what's successful and what's not successful. So if you want Chainsaw Man to succeed, you, yes, you, looking right at the camera, yes, you, watch this video right now, you need to watch the movie 5 times and give Fujimoto as much money as possible. We need to give Fujimoto $1 trillion. $1 trillion. So that we can let MAPPA know that yes, it's profitable and yes, it's good. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say about sales. Again, I really don't like talking about it, but if you want something to succeed, you have to care about sales to an extent. Even though I hate talking about it, you gotta talk about it. And personally, for me, as someone in the creative field that wants to get into creating things and selling things and making money, I also got to get over that, mental hurdle of not caring, because you got to care if you want to make money and make a living. Duh. I know what's popular and know what's not popular. So yeah, it is what it is. But just to wrap things up about the movie discussion, I'm sorry if I didn't go into as detail as you may have wanted to, but the movie is, I simply put, I love Chainsaw Man, man. I love Chainsaw Man. This series, I don't want to say it changed my life, but it changed my life. I have to say, listen, I've been in a lot of fandoms. I posted a tweet about it a few days ago that literally my entire life since I was I'm not joking, 10 years old, I've been in fandoms. I've been on Tumblr, I've been on Newgrounds, I've been on the old internet. I've seen all the stuff from Newgrounds animations, from old YouTube animations and animators and fandoms. Listen, I've been in all of them. I've been in every one of them, except My Little Pony. I was never into that. But I've watched a ton of old anime from the 80s, 90s. I've been into it all. And I gotta say, bro, Chainsaw Man, of all the things I've ever been into, I love Chainsaw Man the most, bro. It's so good. It's literally life-changing, man. I love Chainsaw Man. And it's really inspiring to me. Fujimoto, obviously I don't know nothing about that man. I don't know nothing about him at all. He is a weirdo. He definitely is a weirdo. I don't know nothing about him, but listen, I love what he's making. I love what he's made. From what I've seen of him, he seems like a cool dude. Again, I can't say, you don't know these people personally, so yeah. But you know what I mean. But obviously, yeah. He seems funny, he seems cool, and literally everything I've read by him is good. I will listen, I am a glazer, okay? I'm not going to pretend like I'm not. I'm a glazer. I glaze, okay? If you want unbiased opinions, I don't know why you're watching this video or why you're watching me. I'm not being unbiased, bitch. I'm a glaze, nigga. I'm a glaze. And I think Fujimoto is really the greatest. He is the greatest. He's the greatest. He's the greatest, bro. And as someone who has been in a ton of different fandoms, and as someone who, I would say I'm a creative person, I would think. I've always wanted to create things and write stories and make stories. I would say Fujimoto definitely has inspired me to lock in more with writing and creating and making things. And especially after watching this movie, I was in the chair watching the movie and I was thinking oh my goodness, bro, I need to, Fujimoto, from the best of our knowledge, he's either 31 years old or he's 33 years old. He does not give us a clear date. He said he doesn't know what year he was born in. So he's either 31 or 33. I don't know what to say my age on here. Fuck it. I'm 24 years old. And bro, I just been bro, he's that young. He's making, again, I'm gonna get to it. 17 to 26. All the one shots he made from 2017 to 26, they're so good. He made Chainsaw Man, from what I understand, he made Chainsaw Man from when he was 29. And I'm just bro, I need to lock in with stuff. I need to lock in and create stuff. I can't just wait, you know? So yeah, he's inspiring to me. He's definitely inspiring. I gotta lock in with my stuff. So I will be definitely doing that. I will definitely be doing that. You'll be seeing things from me. I want to say soon, maybe not that soon, but you will be seeing things from me personally, stories I write and games I make. You'll be seeing more from me, definitely. But enough glaze. Enough glaze. We need to focus on what is next. And what is next is announcements. Fujimoto has a new series that's already airing in theaters in Japan called 1726. 1726 is a collection of all the manga Fujimoto made before Chainsaw Man and before Fire Punch, from when he was 16 years old to 26 years old. It's already shown in theaters, and it will release on streaming, I think on Amazon Prime, on, I think, I could be wrong, I'll post a correction in the edits if I am wrong, November 8th, or November 6th, I don't know which day. That's basically, it's 2 weeks from now. So 2 weeks from now, new Fujimoto content. I don't think I'll be making videos about 17 to 26. I don't think I'll be watching videos, but I will definitely be watching it. I don't think I'll make videos about it or talk about it, but it will be good. And you should watch it. You should read 17 to 21 and 21 to 26 as soon as possible. You should read it. Find the manga and read it. Legally! So you can support Fujimoto as much as possible. And yeah, it's going to be peak. Those are really good stories. They're really good ones in there. I really like them. And aside from 17 to 26, the last announcement is obviously Tuesday, a few days from now, chapter 218 of Chainsaw Man. We don't know what's going to happen. I have no clue either. But obviously, surely something peak is going to happen. I have no idea where we're going to go from where we left off in the story. But, you know, it's looking scary for Denji and Asa, honestly. I will say that. It's looking scary for Denji and Asa. But we got to see what happens. And other than that, that's pretty much it. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. It's literally just a rant video. I'm playing War Thunder in the background while I talk, while I yap. Thanks for coming to me yap. I'm thinking about doing more types of videos. Obviously, when I make my games, I'm going to play my own games on my YouTube channel, and other people play my games. I plan on reacting to them, play my games, so that'll be fun. And I think I'll talk about other anime when I feel like I want to talk about other anime. I wanted to talk about Drama Queen, the manga, but I never got around to doing it. But I do want to talk about that. And I also want to do more gaming stuff, obviously. I want to do streaming too. I want to do streams, but unfortunately, due to my situation right now, of one, me not living alone, and two, not having good internet here at all to stream, I can't stream. I literally can't stream. My internet here is my internet is horrible here. Literally, what I have to do when I record videos, I record them, then I put them on my iPhone, and I have to upload it to YouTube from my iPhone using LTE because I don't have Ethernet. I don't have an Ethernet connection here, and the Wi-Fi is extremely slow. So yeah, that's fun. But yeah. Anyway, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. It basically, again, this is a rant, just a gap video. And I just want to talk about Chainsaw Man. I'll see you in a few days from now to watch the next chapter of Chainsaw Man, 218. I will see you there. Also, I hope you like my new eyes. I like the circles from my old model, but I just really like the nothing in the eyes. It looks so peak. It looks so good. Also, yeah, that's pretty much it. See you in a few days. Blah, 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 blah.